What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Pickleball channel. Today, we're going to be going over the most embarrassing pickleball game I've ever played in a tournament. This took place about a year ago in June. At this point, Mark and I'm probably about a 4-0. Mark is hovering around probably like a 3.75. And we're going against John Toe and Zach Brubaker. If you're in the New Orleans pickleball community, you definitely know who these guys are. These are great players who've been playing for a long time. This was Mark and I's first tournament together, and this was honestly my first real pickleball tournament in general. A few months prior to this, I had won a 3.0 tournament, but that was like against old people that couldn't really get the ball over the net. So this was like my first true test, and I got absolutely humbled. I've actually never watched this game before. When it happened, I was so embarrassed that I didn't even go on YouTube to watch John's video on it. So hopefully y'all enjoy watching me get embarrassed. Maybe y'all could learn a thing or two, because a lot of y'all are probably around that 4.0 level, and you can see the mistakes I made and how I improved upon them to get to where I'm at now. So let's get into it. I remember it being a super hot day. This was like our third or fourth pool play game. So, I mean, we were feeling pretty confident going in, but as I spoiled it for you already, we just get utterly dominated. Like, looking at old footage is just, it's gonna be brutal. Like, watching all these mistakes that we're about to make. Like, that drive was so high and out of control from me. I should let Mark get that ball, but look how bad this drive is. Damn, let that go out, John. Actually, the paddle I was using is it's not powerful at all. So honestly, that ball might have stayed in. I was using an 11.624 Hirachi. I've been on the 11.624 game for a while, but that paddle had no power, all control. Oh, look how Mark's holding the paddle. He used to hold the thing like a ping pong paddle. Let's see if I get a... He is so choked up on that paddle. That is insane. I remember that. And after the tournament, I was like, dude, you gotta change that grip. That's brutal. And now he holds the paddle normally now, but look at that. Jeez, Mark. Nice point by John. Oh, I remember Zach's forehand was just killing us this game. He's a former tennis player, so he was just hitting the ball so hard at us. Like, the pace was crazy for us back then. Okay, little side out. 0-2-1. Mark's drive goes into the net. I'm holding the paddle weird too. Yeah, I used to choke up on it too, like Mark, and my index finger used to be up. Now I obviously changed that. That wasn't bad. Like, I do hit a nice reset to get his dinky in the kitchen, but the first backhand dink I see, I put it into the net. I remember back then I was terrified to hit a backhand, whether it was at the net or at the baseline. Like, that's definitely my biggest improvement from then to now, is my backhand being more comfortable and being aggressive with it. There goes Zach's forehand, just blasting it right by me. I don't know if I thought this was going out, but this ball is way in. Maybe I was just scared to hit the ball because it was going so fast. I remember John's serve was so lofty, but it would always be deep, so it was kind of hard to handle. And then look at that short return. Zach's gonna drive this at me and I can't control it. I believe it's 4-0-2. Another deep serve. Oh, I luckily missed that ball. It goes long. Mark did a good job dinking there and attacks a high ball. I let that one go. Mark tells me good miss. Oh, backhand goes over the net. Look at that. And then I just, oh my goodness. That is a give me ball that I just put right into the middle of the net. Like, that wasn't even close. Let's see that one more time. That could have been a point for us, but instead, obviously, oh no, we scored 0 this whole game. That drive was like, that didn't have a chance. Look at that. That's brutal. My paddle's giving me no power. I'm not like technically sound yet. Pretty bad all around there. Oh, taking a dink out the air with a backhand, and then there goes my backhand popping up on a dink. Like, this is, I try and take it off the short hop. Look at my feet all jumbled up, off balance, and then John punishes me. Oh, Mark tries to do a little cheeky shot up the line, hits the net. Now we're sitting at 6:02. Here we go, another side out. Come on, let's score some points, guys. Let's go. Oh man, we have to convert there. Mark gets a nice drive from the midcourt, and then I over pursue the kitchen, get beat behind me, and I can't get my backhand over the net, which is a theme in this game. Sipping on some matcha. Oh, that one just goes long. I probably distracted Mark a little here reaching for that ball. That might have been out. Uh-oh, backhand. Oh, what a speed up from Zach. I didn't even think he was going to do that. Yeah, he just disguises that well and hits Mark right in the chicken wing. It's a great shot. Something we definitely weren't used to seeing a year ago. Oh, here's a big learning point right here for all my 4-0 players. So when the ball's in front of me, I am responsible for covering my line right here and my body. Mark should be having everything. If John speeds up the middle, Mark's right there to crush it with his forehand. But instead, I don't know this back then, so I'm thinking I have to cover everywhere. So I'm leaning to the right when I should be sitting on the left and crushing this backhand. But instead, I'm leaning the wrong way and just have to try and hit a prayer of a shot, and it ends up being a winner for John. So that's a big learning point to know, is that when the ball's in front of you, you're responsible for your body and the line. Your partner's got the middle. Don't worry about the middle. If you get beat up the middle, that's your partner's ball, not yours. Yep. Big learning point that I now understand, which helped me move up a level. Looks like they have 8. Oh, John does a good job of jamming me up there. First one I kind of handle, next one, yeah, no, that's not getting over the net. Back then, and I still think to this day, John plays his best when he's flying around the court, being super sporadic and unpredictable. And there goes Zach's forehand, just crushing it. I can't handle it, and then John cleans it up. And I'm frustrated now. Miss third. There goes that forehand. I can't control it at all. This one goes deep. I remember after, I was just so blown away by the pace he got on the ball. Oh, we got lucky there. Here comes another side out. Let's see if we can score. Oh my God, that is embarrassing. I just go ultra aggressive here. I want a point. Like, I'm not trying to get pickled. Mark hits a super high drive that John hits, and I'm just full kamikaze, and I punt this one into the net. Not even close. Gotta convert there. Sheesh.
He's gonna be very aggressive. He wants to get
And I hear Alvin in the background saying I'm about to be really aggressive because I won points, and that's very true. I'm not trying to get pickled, but gee, that drive is so out of control. Like, I'm leaning one way, I'm hitting it the other. The ball is like 5 feet over the net, but it's gonna drop in because it has no pace whatsoever on that ball. This is a brutal watch, but you gotta do it. Gotta do it to learn. And I should have done it right after the match. I should have watched this game to learn, but instead I was so upset that I just tried to delete it from my memory. But now we're revisiting the trauma that John gave me in my first real pickleball tournament.
First one was with me. 3-0.
Slow hands by me, can't control that.
3-0.
Like, I gotta be on that. I gotta be bouncing on that. Pause. I gotta be able to just smack that ball with my forehand, but instead it shanks over the fence. Not much dink has been going on in this game, but this one seems to... Oh, there we go. Mark forces an error from John. Puts that ball away nicely. There you go, Mark. Dude, look at John's stash. He's rocking the green hat and the stash. He looks like he should be in the Vietnam War, bro. Oh, geez. Look at that forehand from the mid-court. Like, a year ago, Mark and I were not seeing this type of level of play. Like, that ball is well in, too. Tons of topspin on that ball from Zach. The way he just flicks his wrist and brushes over the ball gives it so much spin and pace that we're just sitting there like, oh yeah, that was it. It's 13:02. Oh look, another side out. Let's see what the boys do here. I can tell you what, it's not scoring a point. Mark can't handle that one. I guess at this point we decided we're just gonna crash and try and get one. I had a pretty good drive there, but then Zach just puts it up the middle and Mark and I are just looking at each other like, oh, you're gonna get it? No? Yeah, frustration is at maximum level right now. Oh, and that's a serve return into the net. Now they got 14, and yeah, it's about to be GG's. Nice dinking. John goes for the lob, and I'm able to pounce on that. So I think we get another side out. Yeah, another opportunity. Damn, we couldn't get a point? That's bad. I yell at Mark to back up because of how awful my third is. Like, look at that thing. Mark just blindly runs in, trusting that I hit a good third, and I don't. I yell, back up! Yo, back up! Yeah, no. Nothing was working for us. One more chance, come on, let's score! Yeah, there goes me being terrified to hit a backhand. I try and run around to hit my forehand. It goes right into the net. Is this game point? Yeah, I think I was just mad. I just speed this ball up and call it a game. I was already over it. Whew. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed watching that trauma with me, because I didn't really enjoy it. But I hope you learned a thing or two. I hope you're entertained. I appreciate you watching to the end of the video, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.